All right, we're here with Justin Morneau, who hasn't seen any real playing time since July due to a concussion. How many fingers am I holding up, Justin?
It's pretty funny.
I'm sorry, I don't want to get hurt in here. You are a hockey player at heart, I know. How are you feeling, honestly?
Doing well. Yeah, coming along every day, and out here enjoying being out here with my teammates and hoping to be ready. So,
if you had to put a timetable on when you think you will be seeing some spring getting in the lineup, is there like a date you guys have circled? Like this is the date where I'd like to try to be back?
No, I mean I would have liked to have played last season, but it's kind of not up to me. It's up to the doctors, up to whenever I'm recovered and they feel safe putting me out there. And it's one of those things where I wish it was tomorrow, but it's not really up to me. And it's been a battle, but hopefully it'll be soon.
You personally, in your head, when you're standing up there and just like I saw you earlier, standing there seeing Lariano pitch the ball to you, is there a different feeling in your head that you're feeling than you did before the concussion? What's the difference?
I've been through it before. I got hit in the head in 2005, and it took me a little while to kind of get over that standing in. I got hit by a lefty, so it took me a little while, but kind of overcame that, got used to it, and it's one of those things that'll take some time, but you can't go out there, you can't be afraid, and it happens so rare that it's just part of the game. When guys do it, it's not on purpose, and you just got to be ready and trust that you'll get out of the way.
So what is the thing that's holding it up? Like, what do the doctors want to see? What do they got to hear from you so that you can get back in the lineup?
Well, I have to be able to pass all the tests. I haven't been able to do that yet, and have to be symptom free, and haven't been able to go more than 1 or 2 days without having any type symptoms, headaches or fogginess or whatever it is, and whenever that is, it is. It's not really up to me, and if it was up to desire or will or anything else, it'd be done already. But they're playing it cautious, and so be it. You have to do that when you're dealing with the brain. It's something that you can't function without. So.
Yeah. You been watching any hockey this season? I remember last year talking to you, a big Canuck fan.
Yeah, I think they're about 5 points up in first, so I think we're doing all right up there. So it's great. You got 5 teams close in the West. You never know who's going to make the playoffs, and it's always exciting this time of year.
And it's exciting this time of the year in Southwest Florida, of course, spring training. You've been coming to Fort Myers for a while. You played for the Fort Myers Miracle, right?
Yeah, I think I was here in 2001, I believe. I played for the Miracle for a couple of months. I played a couple of years in the Gulf Coast League and spent a lot of time down here. My first year down here, first spring training was 2000. Played in the Gulf Coast League in '99, so it doesn't seem like that long, but I'm getting old quick. So.
And do you come back to Fort Myers frequently? Is this a place that you like to come to? Is there any places that you like to go here in Southwest Florida? What do you like about the beaches, the Southwest Florida area?
I like the sun. I mean, I've been coming here so long now. We've kind of done all the tourist stuff, all the beach and all the rest of it. When family comes in, they like to see that kind of stuff. But when they get out of the cold. But for me, when we're down here, we're getting ready for the season, and I've spent enough time here down here now where I've been to the beach, I've done all that stuff, and that's fun if you're on vacation. But we're here to work, and you get those rare days you go down there. But other than that, we just come to work.
And finally, what makes this team, last year you won the Central Division, what makes this team better than last year? What things have you done to get better?
We've changed it around a little bit. We've added some speed. We added Nishioka and Casilla up the middle are going to be more speed guys. J.J. Hardy was more of a power guy and great range of short. He could run a little bit, but not the same speed as Casilla. And Nishioka is a former batting champ, which is great to have in your lineup. We'll have Valencia for a full season, and hopefully, he picks up where he left off last season. And bullpen's going to be different, but it means opportunities for guys. We'll have Joe Nathan back. Hopefully, I'll be back for for the start of the season. And we enjoy it. Everyone's talking about Chicago. Everyone's talking about Detroit, and that's fine with us. And we'll go out there and play the game we know how, and hopefully come out on top.
Same with managers. People always talk about Jim Leland. People always talk about Ozzie Guillen. Talk about Gardy. I go to that bowling Twins and Pins event every year. He's a pretty good bowler, by the way, Gardy. He seems like a guy that all the players like. When I mention his name, you guys light up. What makes him such a special manager?
Yeah, he hasn't forgotten what it's like to play. He was a guy that wasn't an everyday player in the big leagues. He knew what it was like to go a few days without getting at bats and all the rest of it, and he hasn't forgotten how tough it was to be in that role, or how tough it is just to go up there and try and hit a baseball. And he understands the game. He understands his players. He knows when to have fun, and when he's serious, and when, if you give him that full effort, he's going to give you that respect, and it kind of goes back and forth, and we enjoy playing for him.
Good luck, man. I wish you well, and I hope that concussion gets better. Justin Morneau.